Hi, boys and girls. Welcome to Friday. Woo! Mrs. Burgett is going to read you a fun book Friday today. You guys have worked so hard on your Venn diagram with me, and I'm really proud of you guys. Today I'm going to read Spaghetti with Yeti, and this is by Adam and Charlotte Gillian. And the illustrator is Lee Wildish. This is Spaghetti with the Yeti. A boy called George had an excellent plan to go and discover the Yeti. He put on his backpack a warm woolly hat, a map, and a tin of spaghetti. Slowly, George climbed up a steep mountain path in search of the mystical beast when he stumbled straight into a monster who was eating a scrumptious feast. "Hooray!" shouted George. "I knew you'd be here. I'm sure that you must be the Yeti." The monster stood up with a furious gaze. "Are you crazy? My name is Betty." "Yeah." "So sorry, Betty," said George with a smile, "but I'm taking the Yeti some lunch. In that case, you'll want to take some of these bones, for the Yeti likes food that crunch." So George climbed up the steep mountain path to track down the hideaway brute when he stumbled upon a big monster with a face like a battered old boot. "Yippee!" shouted George. "I've tracked you down now. I've been searching so long for the Yeti." The monster glared down with the angriest growl. "How insulting! My name is Hetty." "So sorry, Hetty," said George with a sigh, "but I'm taking the Yeti a treat. In that case, you'll want to take one of these goats, for the Yeti likes food with a bleat." So George trudged up the steep mountain path, dragging the goat by the hair, when he spotted a shape in the distance, and he heard the most bone-chilling wail. "Hooray!" said George. "At last it is you! I've been looking so hard for the Yeti." The monster looked down with a horrible howl. "Are you bonkers? My name is Nettie." "So sorry, Nettie," sighed George, feeling glum, "but I'm taking the Yeti a snack. In that case, you'll want to take lobsters and crabs, for the Yeti likes food he can crack." Mountain path. The difficult climb made him puff. Exhausted, he threw himself down on the ground. "That's it!" he cried. "I've had enough." As George sat hopelessly, his head in his hands, a shadow fell over that place. He felt something hairy, a prod in the back, and then turned and peered up at a face. Who do you think that is? "I found you," said George with a big, happy grin, and he showed all the gifts to the Yeti. But the monster looked down at the crab and the goat and said, "Sorry, I just eat spaghetti." "I knew it," said George with a whoop of delight, and he opened the battered old tin. Then he tipped the spaghetti out into a bowl and George and the Yeti tucked in. Slurp! I hope you liked my Fun Friday story. It's been a great week, boys and girls.